Hello there, ladies and schnoffs. Today we are going to be playing a very special game. We're going to be playing quite a few of these on Zen Garden. Oh my god. So a lot of people think that Zen Garden is probably one of, if not the most difficult levels in the entire game of Bloons Tower Defense battles. And you know what? I completely agree. I think Zen Garden is a very, very difficult map. And you know what? Ring of Fire makes it a little bit easier, but when you don't have Ring of Fire, those Regal Rainbow Rushes or early rushes can really take a toll. I think most of the time when I play in Zen Garden, I usually tend to play a little bit more along the newbie side of people. And I usually never get to the late game or play some pretty intense games on this one. So what I wanted to do is practice as much as I possibly could to make sure I get as far as I possibly could if I start playing the tournament fairly soon, which I will start to play those games fairly soon. I think most of the time, you know, we get to level 6, and then black balloons start overwhelming people, or even level 4, you get pink balloons, and you start to do damage, and you're like, wow, man, if I can do damage with just pink balloons, I could probably kill this guy by the time we get to regrow pinks or regrow yellows or something like that. And then we don't even get to the camo balloons, and then the levels that we do magically make it to level 13, guess what? Somebody regrow rainbow rushes, and then just totally demolishes the other person. At least that's what I've seen most of the time. So like I said, we're going to play some pretty intense games today. You know, I'm going to try and win all of them, of course, but I must say that this is not like I am the best at Zen Garden ever, and I'm going to show you guys all how to win. It's a learning process. It's a learning curve. I got to learn these and learn how to play these maps, and I'm really not very experienced at them. So we're starting off right now, and you're noticing my 4 towers that I've chosen are Ice, Mortar, Ninja, and Cannon. So right after the get-go, that's kind of like a weird combination right there. I mean, you don't often get ninjas and ice in the same thing, but I felt like, hey, this actually wouldn't be that bad of a decision to go with both of those, because the ice tower could maybe be used as an ice charge, which will destroy a lot of those big rushes that are going to come out against me, as well as the ninjas are going to be good cleanup stuff, so we can put them sort of towards the back here. They're going to be hitting a lot of those balloons that are going to go both on the top and the bottom, instead of some random towers that are going to kind of miss a lot. So the first thing I'm going to notice is that my enemy seems like he actually got a little bit better position on his towers. So that means, you know what? We got to start thinking about how other people are doing theirs and maybe just kind of not counteract that, but start maybe doing that the same way for the next game. You know what? Maybe we can put a 3-0 cannon right in the middle there. The reason why I put the ninja and the cannon here was the way I figured it was the cannon was going to be my main group popping power, and then the ninjas were just going to do some cleanup action in the back. But now that I think about it, now we're on level 6. When you hit those black balloons coming through, you can't do anything to them with the cannon until you pop them into black balloons. And that's why his 3-0 cannon is probably a little bit more effective. So I'm down to already 97 lives, where this guy's got only 20 lives gone. And overall, he has a huge advantage on me at the moment. But does not mean that the game is going to go in his favor. And also, look at these green balloons, man. I can barely pop these green balloons. My cannon's not enough popping power. My ninjas are not even remotely enough popping power. So we need to work on that for shiznit. So when I look outside, oh my god, this is like Snowpocalypse 2014 right now, guys. This is redonkulous. There's just snow like literally going, not just like sideways, but it's like almost up sideways. It's just like that ridiculous. So I actually got a quick ice tower here, and he went for a quick regrow yellow rush on me. Whoa. Regrow yellows. I was not expecting that, really. You don't really think about regrow yellows as a rush. That's going to be that efficient when you have ice towers and cannons and things like that. But actually did a little bit of damage to me, but overall I think he wasted his money a little bit. I think that's a huge problem for him, and he's still, main problem here, this is how I know that I'm probably going to end up winning this game. This guy's still going eco balloons. When did I stop? 517. Pretty low amount, right? I mean, normally we're going up to around 800, 900 sometimes, even 1,000 by the time we get to level 12 or 13. But no, I'm stopping really low. Stopping 500 or so. And that means I have a lot of money that I can spend and get good upgrades to survive level 12 and 13. By the time I get to level 18, I'm going to be a little bit weaker, probably not to be able to defend those quite as easily, but still at the same time, not a huge problem for me. So, I also noticed he's got a boat, he's got a ninja, and he's got a cannon, but that still does not mean he's good against regrow rainbows or anything for that matter. So I did get a quick mortar up. That's going to be my camo, first of all, a slight amount of camo popping power, but also camo lead popping power. And also, I just realized he sent out a bunch of camo pinks out against me, but he was just totally not thinking right there. He didn't realize I had so much camo detection. Sold my mortar, level 13, regrow rainbows. One of the best ways to win on this map is definitely regrow rainbows. There's almost no way to beat them for shiznit. I will admit it that it's kind of a cheap rush on this level, but you got to do what you got to do, guys. So, So now we move on to game number 2 versus Brendan Nichols on, again, the same map, Zen Garden. I'm pretty much going to do the same thing, just kind of warp my strategy just to get just a little bit better, hopefully. Again, these aren't going to be like crazy strategies going out of nowhere with dartling guns and all these random crazy things that I think are maybe going to work. No, I'm going to try and like kind of perfect my strategy over time. And again, that's why I played 4 games in a row, because if you end up playing 1 or 2 games here, then you go play a bunch of other maps, then you come back and play 1 game here, and then you kind of forget about what you're supposed to actually be doing. But if you do it the way I'm doing, where you play like 4, 5, 6 times in the like exact same time, you tend to get it kind of mended in your brain, and it tends to just stay there, and then you're actually able to warp your strategy and make it even a little bit better, a little bit faster. So today I decided to do kind of a similar thing. I went with a cannon in the middle there, where I was going to do basically the same thing he was, and get a 3-0 cannon. But instead of going straight for a cannon up to 3-0, I decided, hey, you know what we should probably do? We should probably get a cannon up to a cannon, then a ninja, and then switch on over and get a 3-0 cannon or something like that. Or at least that was the plan. That was the plan that I had in mind. And it seems like it's doing okay so far. Not perfect, but okay. But as you can tell, I want to get more eco. I want to get a lot more economy going, and that is causing me to lose some lives. So it would probably be better if... There's probably 2 ways we could possibly make this better. Either move our ninja to be in a little bit better spot, get our cannon up to 3-0 first, or maybe just go a little bit less economy and just get that 3-0 cannon first before we start kind of going crazy amounts of red balloons and all that stuff all at once. Now what this guy's doing is, of course, rushing me with some pink balloons, which is actually surprisingly doing some damage. I mean, I would honestly think that a 3-0 cannon wouldn't be able to do... you wouldn't be able to do very much damage versus a 3-0 cannon with pink balloons. But hey, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. So let's keep on flowing here. But also at the same time, you're noticing I'm doing damage to my enemy. And he's actually got a mortar and a cannon, which I think is just weird. Really weird. If you've got an explosion tower and a 3-0 cannon, that's usually not the best way to go, because level 6 is just going to be way, way more difficult unless you do something with that. I mean, you can get some sort of ninja or dart monkey or something like that, pop those black balloons, and then bam, your mortar and cannon are actually pretty darn effective together. But at the same time, if you do that, you're probably not going to be able to get enough economy out, because you're spending a lot of money on towers. Which, of course, I'm trying to spend the least amount of money on towers as possible. And with my current strategy, not too bad. But again, I think I lost a little bit too many lives. I think Zen Garden, lives are one of those things where they actually matter. Most levels, I'm just like, screw it, man, we got down to 50 lives. Who the heck cares? It doesn't matter. But in Zen Garden, you can leak 10 lives here, and 20 lives there, and 15 lives here, and still stay alive. So every single one of those lives, in my opinion, actually does matter on Zen Garden. Especially for those games that are going to end kind of early with constant rushes back and forth, and seeing if you can do some extra damage to your enemy. Because I think there's different styles of gameplay, and for the most part, I think most people end up playing with the, hey, you know what, I'll just make him build a couple towers along the way, not really going for crazy rushes or anything, and then all of a sudden, level 13, just go boom, and just headshot them right away, or just go, wait till level 20, and boom, headshot them with 50,000 BFBs all at once, and they usually can't take them down. Or you could just be like, you know what, I'm going to slowly drain this guy's lives. You know, go for some pinks here, go for black there, go for a quick regrow yellow rush on level 8, and maybe do some damage there, and then, you know what, some other crazy random things, maybe some regrow rainbows or something, maybe do some damage, some camo pinks and stuff, and eventually he's going to get down to no lives. Maybe. Possibly. Hopefully, at least. So again, I think this guy did the exact same mistake that the guy in the previous video did. Oh my goodness, what is he doing? He went for too much economy. Mine's only 506. His is probably 800 or 900. Who even knows? He probably has ridiculously good economy, but at the same time, not good for him, because now he's not going to be able to defend any sort of quick rushes that we do end up sending out against him, because he went too much economy. Level 18, yeah, he'll be ahead. But level 13, no, he's behind. He's behind, he's not going to be able to defend those silly little rushes. So I got a 3-0 cannon, I got a 4-2 ninja, and that in itself is actually a pretty good combination. It's not going to stop a Regal Rainbow Rush, faux shiznit. Absolutely not going to stop that at all. But it'll do a decent job. Also, I was thinking, you know what? Maybe using some sort of 4-2 cannon would actually be a decent thing to do on this level. 4-2 cannon, 3-0 boomerang or something like that. Hey, that would actually be a pretty efficient thing to use, I think. So anyways, this guy's rushing me with some camo balloons, which, again, it's the exact same mistake as last time. What the heck is going on? These guys just keep thinking that camo pinks are going to do damage to me, but they don't realize I have a freaking 4-2 ninja. What is wrong with them? Anyways, here's some camo leads. So, oh man, that was an efficient thing to do, go for some camo leads, but at the same time, I got a mortar, man. I got my mortar up, and now I'm stopping these camo leads. Just got to move it back up just a little bit further, loses some lives on this deal, and my ninja, of course, not perfect to be right next to the ice tower, so I should probably think about fixing that a little bit, or trying to fix it, or remedy that situation. But you know what I realized? He went for way too many rushes, those camo pinks, those camo leads, and now he really doesn't have any money, and he doesn't have a good defense. I could easily get some sort of ice shards up for that 3-0 or excuse me, I should get some sort of ice shards for that regrow Rainbow Rush. But he's not gonna do it, so he doesn't want to go for it. So I decided, you know what, let's just chill with it. We'll go with the ice shards just in case. I kind of want to see what's gonna happen. I know I can kill him with a regrow Rainbow Rush. We're gonna wait it out a little bit. I want to test things out. This isn't I need to win this game. I need to win this game. I want to test things out so the games that actually really matter to me, I can end up winning those. And I'm hoping that some sort of ice shards will be able to defeat a Regrow Rainbow Rush. I honestly don't know, but I think it should be able to. Anyways, Regrow Ceramics going right at him with a couple ninjas here, and he did a crap load of damage to him, but he is still alive right now. Oh my goodness gracious. 4-2 cannon plus a ninja plus a mortar. Pretty decent, but overall I think it's still not the best strategy in the entire world. If you had a 4-2 ninja on his side, yeah, that'd be a little bit better, but it's just a low-level ninja. And I'm actually losing lives like crazy right now. I'm down to 20 lives. I do not have a good defense versus the natural balloons that are coming out against me. I need to worry about them. Oh man, boy, do I need to worry about them. So all of a sudden, if I start attacking the one side, my ninja just starts attacking the wrong side, and then I just lose a bunch of lives. So I need to be careful with that, extremely careful. Anyways, level 18 is going to be coming up soon, and I think that's going to be the best way that I could possibly kill this guy. I do have cannons, so I could try and defend with Moab Maulers and stuff, but I honestly would rather not just defend. I would rather go for the win really quick right here. So we're going to go for this amazing Moab Rush right now. 2 Moabs. I did it as fast as possible. I literally held down shift and pressed I think it was 0. I think I pressed the 0 button at that exact moment while the level changed, so there's no way he could have possibly got it out before me, and if he did, that would just be plain ridiculous, and I wouldn't even understand it. Anyways, Moab's coming out on both sides, and we get him down a little bit before he gets me down. So here we go, game number 3 versus Knight of Freedom. This guy's got a lot of experience under his belt. He's got about 10,000 battle score, actually a little bit more than me, 100 more than me, so it should be a pretty good game, I think. And I'm actually going to switch it over, because you know what, I realized my mortar really wasn't that good versus the camo balloons, and I didn't really like using the mortar overall. I mean, I can move it around a little bit so I can get some micro action in, but the level's just too short, and I really feel like that was actually not helping me out. So even maybe a lightning wizard might help me out, or something like that, but I think the main reason why I wanted to get the wizard was for the camo lead detection. As long as you get camo lead popping power with any way you possibly can, you just need something. Boat, wizard, mortar, monkey village, even a dartling gun if you really need it to. You're going to need 1 camo lead popping power tower. Even ninjas. Ninjas can be used effectively too, but I think ninjas are a little too expensive to get camo lead popping power to make it even worth it. So I'd rather not have to spend the $3,000 getting camo lead popping power with my ninja. I'd rather change it up a little bit. Anyways, here we go. We're going with a 2-0 cannon to start off with, which is different than what I did in my last game. Again, just kind of changing my strategy just a little bit, melding it and merging it into the best strategy ever, hopefully, at least. That's the plan. So I actually stopped my eco just a little bit so I can get my 3-0 cannon up, got the exact right amount of money, and now I'm going to defeat all of these balloons nice and easily, at least hopefully. Now that we have a 3-0 cannon, now, we can't defeat pink balloons by themselves, but we can defeat all these level 3 balloons, and pink balloons will not just run right through and just destroy me in a few seconds. You know, I can at least get some other stuff up really quick, and it'll slow them down a little bit. Anyways, you're noticing this guy went with the ninja cannon strategy, which is what I did last time, and it didn't work out as nearly as well as what I did, which was just go 3-0 cannon straight away. And notice he's not rushing me with any pinks right now, so I'm just going to kind of chill, man. I mean, it'd probably be better if I got my ninja up, obviously, but I mean, if there's nothing going on, hey man, just let it chill, let it chill. So, level 5 already, and still no pink balloons getting sent out against me, so I'm just going crazy eco right now. Crazy eco. So again, this is kind of like a problem with his gameplay right now. He should be rushing me. Abso-frickin-lutely. There's no reason not to rush with pink balloons on this level. You gotta do at least a little bit of pink balloon damage to your enemy. And you know what? If he does get a good enough defense, he spent a lot of money on that defense, and probably isn't going to get as much economy as you. So hey, boom, there you go. Your best bet is usually to mix blues and pinks, though. Just go for it. You know, if you do even 5 left of damage, hey, it's worth it if you ask me, because you're really not getting any economy out of this deal anyways. So here's another different spot with my ninja, trying out a new thing, seeing what happens. Last time, it just seemed like he was attacking the group balloons too much, and I really wasn't able to do that stuff. So he's like, oh yeah, their black popping power isn't really very good. But, I mean, I got a ninja here, so, I mean, that should be hopefully good enough for me, I hope. Anyways, there's a lot of green balloons trying to run on through my defense, and he's mixing greens and blacks right now. And there's those blacks. There they are. And my ninja is not doing that great of a job versus these black balloons. I got him on strong, but he's still not really going through all those. So I got at least a double shot that just helped out a little bit. And now we're actually losing less lives, but still, now again, we're about even with him. Oh my goodness gracious, these black balloons are actually pretty darn crazy. So again, not the best ninja spot. I really need to figure out a good ninja spot to help out. Or even, you know what, I can go with something a little bit weirder or crazier. I was thinking about it, maybe I should build some sort of ninja near the back. That's my main popping power, but also put some sort of 0-0 ninja in the front. Or wizard or something, but I think a ninja is probably my best bet. And that will pop a lot of the black balloons on my cannon to do more popping power, and then the ninja can do more cleanup action. At least that's what I was thinking in my head when I was thinking about these things. Do I, is it going to happen every time? No, but it could possibly happen. Anyways, a couple of regrow blacks. Hey, why the heck not? Go for some regrow blacks. Oh, look at that. It looks like we're going to do a little bit more damage to him. I could go for even more, maybe. But he got a 3-0 attack shooter. So he might be getting some sort of ring of fire. Again, I don't remember if he knew the tournament rules. I'm not saying he cheated or anything like that. I kind of assumed people wanted to play tournament rules because I asked them in the tournament chat, but I guess it really doesn't matter that much. Anyways, sold a bunch of crap to go for a 4-2 cannon. Interesting, very interesting, because I don't think 4-2 cannons are as overpowered as some people think they are. 4-2 cannons are good, absolutely, they're very good, but by themselves, not really so great, and I must say that with pretty extreme confidence. I don't think that 4-2 cannons by themselves are that great. If you got a mortar, hey, awesome. If you got a boomerang, awesome. You're stalling the balloons so they can get more time to pop them. Here we go. Some zebra regrows really quick. Let's see if we can do some damage with these. And some camo picks. He's got no camo detection. Oh my god, he got a mortar up, but no, he's not going to do it. Camo detection a little bit too late, worrying about that stuff. And now we have an extremely good game here. The Prime 19, an extremely skilled player to say the least. He's got about 3,000 games under his belt, about 2,600 games under his belt. Pretty darn ridiculous if you ask me. And you know what, that doesn't even include all the private battles and random crap that these guys play. So he's going to be good. I asked him if he's good at Zen Garden, and he's like, yeah, kind of, you know what, I really don't think I'm very good at Zen Garden. I think I can survive most of the time, but as far as good, no. I have some certain levels that I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty good at those levels. I know I can survive until level 18. Not no lives lost every single time, but do a pretty darn good job at them. But he said he's terrible without tack shooters, which of course makes sense because tack shooters are really freaking good, and then if you got a tack shooter, you can get a lot more economy, and you really don't have to worry about Regal Rainbows as much, and then overall, it works out. So I'm doing the same strategy that I did last game with my cannons, and it seems to work out pretty well. It seems like most people actually tend to do this strategy. I guess it was just kind of something that I didn't know about, that everybody else must have known about, because I don't play Zen Garden ever, or even get lucky enough to play it in quick battles. I barely ever play Zen Garden, to be honest with you guys. And when I do, like I said, I always lose on, or I always win or lose on level 6 or 8 or something. Usually win, though, to be honest with you. And we lost very little lives. Well, I think we lost the exact same amount of lives as we did last time, 144. I think that's just like a consistent way of doing things. Also, he lost more lives than me, so maybe my cannon spot is a little bit better. Anyways, let's try a different ninja spot again. Let's go with a ninja spot more towards this side. Yeah, alright. So you can tell that I'm actually doing a little bit better. You know what, if I put them on strong, he attacks the pink balloons, and then the cannon cleans up the weaker balloons. Of course, you want your ninja to attack the fastest balloons so you can get them down faster so your cannon can do more popping power. Hey, it works out. Alright, so his ninja is actually more towards the top, which I figured, you know what, maybe he won't be able to get as much stuffs up. I don't know, man. I just don't really like having a ninja up in that very top corner there. Also, I'm not really even sure if I need to go ice towers in this level, and maybe a ninja up there would actually be more efficient. But now that I look at it, he's losing more lives. My ninja's lower upgraded, and I'm not losing lives versus pink balloons. So if that says anything, boom shakalaka, baby. My spot must be better. At least that's what I'm thinking. Again, this is what I'm thinking. So we need to continue on here, and of course level 6 is going to be a pretty big poop shoot for us. You know, level 6 is just going to be like, what the heck are we going to do, guys? I don't even know, man. I don't even know. Well, I guess we are losing some lives. I guess it's not like mine's way better, but at the same time, hey, it's not terrible by any means, and it depends on where your cannon shoots and what's going on. So we do need to get my ninja upgraded a little bit. In fact, if he sent out a lot of pink balloons right in a row, he probably would have done more damage to me. So I'm going for some black balloons against this guy, and you can tell he's got his ninja upgraded to, I think, the same level as me, and it looks like he's able to destroy a lot of those black balloons pretty darn easy, whereas mine, I'm still having some problems versus these black balloons. So again, maybe his spot is just better. So let's get double shot at least. He's got double shot now, too. And it seems like that's what you need to do. Get double shot and get a 3-0 cannon by this time. And you know what? I'm also going to try this new strategy that I was telling you guys about. Put a ninja up here, and maybe I don't even need to get such a high-level double shot ninja in the back there. As long as I can get these blacks popped a little bit sooner, my 3-0 cannon can do a lot more popping power. Yes. So, oh man, this is no. Oh man, guys, this is my entire window is just like clogged with snow. Believe it or not, I don't know why I'm even telling you guys this, but it's just kind of ridiculous. It's just so windy, you know, you don't really think about this. So he's going for some regrow blacks, but as you can tell, we're actually cleaning them up fairly easily. I got double shot, I got a cannon, cleaning them up really nice and easy, and actually killed all of them. So that rush did absolutely nothing. But his economy is about 650, whereas mine is, again, just about 500. Or no, his eco isn't 650 yet. He said he usually stops around 600 or 650. And that's okay. I mean, I could probably go up to that. I could probably get up to 600 or so. But is that really going to help me? Because I think the biggest issue is, again, level 13. That's what I need to do. Get up some good defense for level 13. And that's, usually ice shards. I think I would really like to try out some sort of 4-2 cannon ninja defense, or even some 4-2 cannon boomerang defenses. That would be awesome. A 3-0 boomerang, 4-2 cannon, and a 4-2 ninja. I really don't think you're going to get anything through that, including regrow ceramics or something. But I don't know. That's just a little scary for me. That really is. It's a little scary. So I'm going to get a few more ice towers over here and just make him think that I can get ice shards up. And there it is. He's going for the camo lead. So I went with the wizard again. Just get him up to 1, 2... Yeah, 1, 2, and that is going to be our camo lead popping power. But it also leads us to not having enough money for the ice shards unless I sell the wizard. And I did. I sold the wizard to get that ice shards up. I just wanted to be careful. And then, if he rushes me with some more camo leads, I'll get the wizard back up really darn quick. And it looks like he's just rushing with a few random red balloons. I don't know why. Just for fun, I suppose. Maybe to scare me. Maybe to make me pay attention to it. Who knows? Anyways, I'm going for a quick Regal Rainbow Rush against this guy. Really quick one, nothing too crazy, and it looks like we actually did some damage to him with the natural balloons instead of our actual rush, which is good. He's only got a 3-0 cannon and stuff like that, so he's actually not doing so great versus those balloons. But this is getting pretty darn intense, to say the least. So let's go for one quick Regrow Ceramic and see what happens with that. And anyways, it looks like his ninja was able to actually send them back to the beginning, but I feel like, honestly, those 3-0 boomerangs probably shouldn't be able to pop those ceramics. He just got kind of lucky with the distraction of that ninja, because it's not even a 4-2 ninja, it's a 3-2 ninja. Anyways, more camo leads coming out against us, some quick micro action to defeat them, and he's got some camo zebras and stuff coming out here, and again, that's an extremely, extremely expensive rush, but we are able to kill most of it, but a lot of natural balloons are actually leaking through instead of the rush balloons. So that means we need to worry about that as well. My 4-2 ninja, rough, man. It's extremely rough. It's extremely, extremely rough. In fact, I kind of like my ninja being in the bottom section over here, so I'm actually going to get at least a low-level ninja here to stop me from losing the last 50 lives that I have. The 54 lives, we cannot lose all of them. Oh my goodness, no. So, he's got a huge advantage on me, guys. Look at this. He's probably got more eco. He's got more lives. So, it seems like he's winning this game. And you know what? I totally understand that. I'm like, dude, yeah, that means he probably understands that he has the advantage on me. And all he has to do is really just kill me. Or just survive me out, because he can probably get some more, he's probably got more economy than me. Alright, so if he's just going to try and survive me out, we're going to have to either go for a gigantic rush against him, or try and get more eco and try and survive. And I think the best way to do it is, honestly, rush. Just rush him. On this level, it's too short to do any sort of good defenses. Regular big rushes will definitely work. One BFB, even fast cooldown Moabs could probably take some people down. Anyways, I don't think a Moab could take me down. I think my Moab Mauler would hurt them quite a bit, and then my 4-2 Ninja should be able to clean them up and send them back to the beginning, at least hopefully. That would be the hope. I mean, it's of course not perfect and always going to work, but I think for the most part, 4-2 Ninjas will send most ceramics, if not all of them, back if you got enough popping power by them, as well as I do have a little bit of money saved up, so I could really just, get some more stuffs up if I absolutely need to. Anyways, I'm hoping that you guys think he's very intense, because level 20, what are we going to do? Regrow BFB. We got to do it, guys. We got to go. We're losing crap loads of lives. Oh my god, no way. And we have to defeat him here. If he goes for a fast cooldown mob rush, he's going to kill us, but we probably will be able to kill him. I don't think he's going to be able to defend this, guys. I don't think he has enough popping power. He's going for a 4-2 cannon right now. He's got the 4-2 ninja. He's got 2 Moab Maulers, and there's down to Moabs, but I don't think he's going to be able to stop this. And it looks like we got to sell the 4-2 ninja on the bottom there, and it looks like we are going to win this game. Yes! So that's all I'm going to have for you guys today. As always, thank you so much for watching, and have a super duper delicious day.